I
sort
got
of
it.
at the moment. Okay, so
You
we're
got it?
back on.
All right, so Jonathan called me back. So should we call him back?
Yeah, call him back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Are you live yet?
Jonathan Davis. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
part
live.
16. Right.
So
That's hilarious.
I get to talk to Jonathan Davis too, huh?
Well, if we're lucky, he probably won't answer.
So this is officially called Shooting the Shit number 2, part 16.
Davis too, huh?
Well, if we're lucky, he probably won't answer.
Here come the people.
Yeah, sorry.
God, we're gonna leave we're leaving a message for him. So again,
All right.
he's not picked up.
Yeah.
Okay. Jonathan,
Okay.
I really, 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 really want to hear you play piano. Come serenade me.
That's right. We need the water music.
The water music.
We need the water music.
Yeah. It's just the first piece that came to mind.
All right, well, we'll see if he calls back.
Okay, how are we going? We've got 31 viewers. We're kind of back. Who are we missing?
He'll know who it was. Soon
Joe's
as
coming in. What about
Oh no,
Jared?
did we send Joe? Did anyone send Joe Scully one?
Joe's. Wait.
Yes, I sent it to the group chat we had going.
Okay, so Jared may not be able to come back because he has things to do.
Okay.
You know.
Anyway, if you're listening, Jared, thanks, man.
Thank you.
It's been freaking awesome to have you here. Joe Scully. So I'll have to send one to Joe Scully, or is then someone sending something?
Already tagged him.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. 7-8 50-hour stream. I love it.
1 hour 30 seconds.
Yeah. 1 hour 30 seconds. Holy crap! Really?
That's like
Yep.
a Pixar movie.
Technically, oh no, I don't. I know. Fuck the technically. 6:30 is enough.
Chad's already.
He's back. He's bad. He's red.
what's going on?
Later on.
We got 44. They're
It's
coming.
slowly climbing. I'm impressed that you guys have actually moved over to this new one.
Yep. Dedicated.
Hey Joe,
Yeah, buddy.
what are you thinking about this that track, dude?
I think it's suicide.
Are you gonna fly it?
I wouldn't fly it. No, dang. I love my quads too much. I mean,
Is there a picture of the track at all, or is there any?
I think they have some renderings and like a sim rendering, and they're kind of because it's pretty vicious for a team.
yeah, there's been a couple generations. So I have the latest changes. Which ones do you want to see? Do you want to see the latest changes, or do you want to see the whole journey?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Echo.
Who's got the echo?
I don't think it's me.
Is it
I
us?
think it's me.
No, it's not us.
Is it me?
That's fixed. Okay, cool. Yeah, share to the world. Love to see. Arrow FPV said, "What a good trusty freestyle motors." In all honesty, you 22 anywhere from a 2206, 2306 to 2207 range around the 2400 kV area. You're going to have a pretty decent motor. There's lots of good motors to have out there. I could argue what's the best, and then someone would argue otherwise. There's lots of really good motors out there. Choose something that's the right stator size, weight, durability, price that suits you. It's such a hard question to answer. And if you get into
That's exactly what I was going to say. There's no way to answer that unless I know what battery you want to run, what size quad, what props you're looking,
But even then, it all comes down to personal preference. People are still going to argue over it. And I can only just go, this is what I run because it works well for me. If you want to try it, go for it. But it may not work well for you.
Like Sean likes those Emax motors, and I don't.
Yeah.
See, my answer would have been
Ever.
my answer would have been start at 2206 and go from there, because when people get new motors and they come up from really junk motors, it's completely night and day.
That's true.
and if they go too large too quick, it always ends up tragic.
Dude, I say if you like something, you want to try something, it's so cheap, just buy it and try it.
Yeah.
So much good stuff out there. There's not anything that's going to be the best, I don't think.
Well, there's no such thing as the best. There's only something that suits what you want in the situation, doing the purpose that you want the way that you want it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There is no wrong or right.
I agree.
Yeah. What he said.
All right, I have 3 videos if you want to see the journey that we've taken here to get on board here. I'm going to start. This is
okay. Here we
this
go.
is
Wait,
the original.
Let's get under Joe.
Can we see it?
Yep.
You want me to take it right back to the beginning? We're only 8 seconds in. All right, here we go. Take off.
Yeah.
First corner. Remember this team racing. This is.
I'm fucking lost already. What the hell?
This is smaller than a Cessna airplane hangar. It's 200 by 90 by 30. Here we are. Oh, we're diving.
Be an obstacle course.
Holy crap. People are just going to explode shit left, right, and center.
This is the first
It's a race. People don't know how to slow down. You know,
This
the
is
whole
Tiny Whoops, right?
The
You know,
Millennium Millennium Falcon will eat that course up.
yeah, the whole slower is faster.
Oh, not the triangles. Not the
Oh,
triangles.
the triangles
I hate
are
those
backward.
triangles.
Oh
I
no!
fucking hate those triangles.
So hard. Mangle that
Triangles are
stuff.
brutal.
Oh, we're still on the opening lap, by the way, if you're following along.
Holy
Oh, we're
moly.
diving again.
Oh,
Oh, there's a guy.
Oh, you just hit a guy.
yeah, we had a guy on the course. Good eye, good eye. All right, so all of a sudden, I've had my own opinions about the course, but then finally we leaked it to actual pilots, and there's SFPV Colby Curtola, who is he's baller when it comes to putting things in a sim. So he took it and put it in a sim. So this is what we just saw. So version number 1 in a Velocidrone, and I don't want to ruin it, but he doesn't put the whole course in there because he kind of loses his mind. You ready? Here we go. This is in Velocidrone. You ready?
Too fast.
There's no sound, but here we go. Looking pretty good. All of a sudden, we go up into these pole thingies here, chicaning. It's like a 9-pole chicane. Once you chicane once, you just can't stop. Here comes the dive. Oh, but Colby messes it up bad. Here he goes, the dive. It's only like a 10 by 10 dive.
I love it that you're commentating this. This is he can't help himself.
Himself.
So he's in the 19 gate carousel out of that into the triangles. Triangles are pretty good. He's got that dialed in. Oh, no, got a little loosey-goosey on the last one. Now a little battery bounce. That's my favorite move. And he's going to go give another kick of the cat here. Lap number 2. It's still lap number 1, but his second chance on it. He never does a full lap. So as a barometer, Colby does like all of the big sim competitions for Velocidrone. He's like the best designer with Velocidrone. He's probably the fastest pilot in Velocidrone. In the DRL competition, he was top 5. So this is his house, and he can't even do a lap on this course.
It's courses like that make me not want to race ever.
There we go. He's got a better line in the. Oh, he still doesn't get through that 19 gate carousel. Oh, through the triangles. All of the triangles kill him again. So he's crashed like 3 times here on his second lap. So he didn't even finish the course building it. So then he posted up. He's like, can we change the track? Yada, yada, yada. And so they've now made some concessions. And this is the latest version of the track. You ready? We're seeing advance. Here we go. See if you can notice the changes. They are not that subtle. You'll see them. Here we go. Going green. 3, 2, 1.
5.
Oh, didn't even get off the line. There we go. So we are a little smoother, shorter chicane through a ring of fire. The triangle's the other direction this time.
It's like
Oh, but he crashes out. He crashed out. Imagine being a judge. Oh, there's that 19 gate carousel is now only a 9 gate carousel. No, now he's just smashing in anything. Okay, here we are from the top. And so both he and the course designers are telling me that this is a much better course now for team racing, not individual racing, team racing.
Dude, I would walk up to the starting line and spike my quad into the floor.
Colby just did. He never did a complete lap. I don't know if you saw in that video.
I did, but I wouldn't even bother at that point.
None of the judges get epilepsy.
Oh, well, we're gonna have puke buckets beside them, right? Like,
Joe, so if Chad and I can somehow make it to Vegas for that race, would you guys kick us out? Or
no, you guys would probably help get us to help commentary and stuff.
It's a requirement that I feel Mr. Scully's testicles one more time before I go back home. It's a requirement there, and I mean right now he's looking a little cold, so he needs some warming up there.
Well, the treat him mean, keep him keen. That's what he's doing.
Oh yeah, right, yeah, cool.
So he's treating you
like I'm not even going into the anal gland area. Mention that.
Yeah,
Worst part is the last time I went to Nevada, it cost me like $300. So
you've missed out on a lot of discussion, Sean. So if it doesn't make sense, you're probably used to it by now. So
it doesn't cost $300 for you to get an STD test.
Well, it can cost you that much to want one.
I was trying to phrase it. You beat me to it.
Yeah, I couldn't resist on that one. I wasn't going to let him go.
Come in.
So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, the Millennium Falcon is gonna eat that up.
Well, the thing is, I've been testing it. Like all of my practice launches are starting from upside down. I just throw it out upside down. So it has, dude. I had to. So I went through a 3/4 inch PVC gate, cut it in half, kept going, and finished the whole race without even running a prop.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? You're like a pioneer, or like I don't even know, like a bulldozer. So we're just gonna let you fly it first. You knock all the gates out of the way, and then it'll be a fast and flowing team racing course.
We'll get some.
Don't ruin my frame before I get it. I'll get mad, man. He's gonna take all the parts, smashed, put them in a box, and send them. I promised you this frame, buddy. Here you go.
People want to see it again. People are asking to see it again.
I would spend days with epoxy.
They want to see the Falcon frame? Is he bringing it?
What's up?
Don't bring up the Falcon frame, for God's sake.
Mark is trolling.
No, it's coming out of the chat. Someone says, "Show us this Falcon frame."
Who said that? They haven't seen it?
There it is. That's it. Oh no, that's not it.
No, I'm working on stuff. Here.
I know.
I can pull up the picture real quick.
Doing something important and like.
Thanks, guys. You're making Sean walk on his busted leg just so that we're going to get this Falcon frame for the second time.
Man, you guys are cruel.
While he's working on something to get ready for a race that he's actually competing in.
Yeah.
You ruined everything.
Like Kelly already yelled at on the tone in less than 5, and he hasn't
got to get it out of his safe and everything. Oh, there it is. Look at that beauty.
Wait. Oh, wait. I'm going to Sean.
Lock it on.
Well, there we go.
There you go. So the idea is, no matter what, whenever it lands flat, the props can always spin, no matter what. Like it'll always spin. And whenever I'm flying, I'm probably going to fly a 4-inch prop. So you can see here that the props don't really, there's not a whole lot of props sticking out that can actually break off. So a 4-inch prop is going to be even less. So I should be able to fly this basically without having any fear of crashing no matter what. If I hit something, the only way it's going to not take off is if I blow an ESC or bend a motor or something, but the motors are pretty well protected as well. But it really is like Millennium Falcon. It's just a flying trash can, but super, super strong, and it just works. We'll see.
So when it's upside down, you can get it right side up, no problem?
every time.
Wow.
There would have been one
You
time.
make a lot of special modifications.
So I flew this thing.
She's got it where it counts.
Exactly. So I flew this at the first XDC or XDC2 with SN20As, RCX motors, the old cameras with a 2.8 lens, like 25 degrees of camera tilt, Maze 32. And I flew it before I took everything off, and it flew freaking amazing. It still flew great with that old fashioned stuff, but it wasn't that fast. But I put all this new stuff on it, and if you look at my live stream, it rolls. Like, it was actually pretty quick. I always feel slow until I go back and watch DVR footage later, but it was moving pretty good out in an open course too.
I remember that Las Vegas race where you flew that. I remember I came in with Steele and Tommy, and we sort of crashed the whole party just for a little while. And I remember you were racing, and I'm watching this. Like, I'm used to, like, I've never seen a quad that's just not like an X or a H frame. And I'm looking at this dopey Millennium Falcon going around, going, "Is he fucking serious?" And and the Millennium Falcon's just destroying everyone. They're going, "Dude, this guy's on fire." And I remember that's when people go, "Oh, that's Sean Taylor," and I'm like, "Oh, that's Sean Taylor," because everyone's sitting there going to me, because I was like the big shot at the time. They're going, "Hey, when are you going to take on Sean Taylor?" And I'm going, "Sean Taylor, he's the new kid on the block, and he's like Mr. Consistent, and he wants to take you down." And I remember Chris from Multi GP kept on sending me, going, "Man, I'm going to fly you over so I can get you and Sean together, so you can have like the fly off of the century." I'm going, "Chris, I don't fucking care. Let's go out to the park."
Right, and it's the same now. Everybody thought that this whole thing with Alex Vanover was some like battle of the champions and serious and this and that, and we get there and we're all just having a big old party. It was such a good time.
Yeah,
it's just not like Chris. I love Chris, man. He loves to get everybody going.
Oh yeah, he loves to hype it up. Chris is still pissed at me because the last time I went out and did go-karts with him, I beat him.
Yeah, he'll hate you.
Yeah,
you're now top of the list.
And he is constantly trying to get me out to the kart track, find any reason to get me out there. I'm going, "Dude, undefeated champion right here." He's not happy. Like, I beat him like by 0.7 of a second, and he's pissed to the max. I think the only reason why he's continuing with Multi GP, so he's like, Chris only continues when there's someone to try and help to try and beat. When he gets to the top, he's like, "Well, this is fucking boring." He's already got to the top with Multi GP. I think he's only there because he's going, "As soon as I fucking beat Chad in go-karts, I'm out of the FPV scene. I'm done." So I'm doing all you guys a favor by not racing him, but keeping him in here to do the good work for Multi GP. So thank you later.
Nice. Dude, Chris is so fast. If you beat Chris, that's legit.
Yeah.
He is good. Dude, he just laughs at me. When I was able to do it, I went to race the last time in or we were somewhere, but I couldn't. It was in Dallas, and with the knee I couldn't do it. But he was still just smoking everybody there. Like,
I remember me and Chris, we were in the go-karts on this indoor track. I kind of remember where it was now. And he was in front of me, and I was just behind him. We were just level pegging one another for like 10 laps straight. Just couldn't lose one another. We were just mirroring each other around and around and around and around. And people are like they're waving the flags, going, slow down, and going, "Fuck that!" You just try and stop me.
Dude, that's seriously impressive, because he's good. He's really good.
Yeah, well, I was just having fun. I wasn't taking all that seriously. And when I beat him, everyone's sitting there going, "Holy shit, you just beat Chris! Like, that's serious stuff." He takes that uber seriously, and I'm going, "That's cool. I'm going to make the most of it."
Hey, Joe, are you going to the Phoenix Cup by any chance, dude?
No.
Did you just say the Penis Cup?
No, the Phoenix Cup.
Phoenix.
Bad.
Yeah.
You must be tired.
That's
Freudian.
what I heard. I heard the penis cup.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
And I
Let
would,
me hear what you want to hear, Chad.
I would normally just say that's not happening, but we're talking about Joe Scully here, and I've seen him in even more unusual situations. So if there's going to be a penis cup out of everyone here that's going to be there, I would expect that Joe's the guy that I would if I turned up. Oh, how you doing, Joe? It wouldn't be that surprising.
Yeah, I'm there to hand out the trophy. It's just a big penis.
First place, it's a really big trophy, but it's not that stiff. It's a bit floppy.
Yeah. No, the Phoenix Cup is different this year, right? Because it's
It's not light tracks. I know that, but they've been making their own light gates. I'm just going to have a good time because I'm trying to hit as much as I can before this last surgery because I know it's going to be freaking hell afterwards. You know, just sitting here playing Zelda on my Switch and
dang.
whining. So I'm trying to hit as many races as I could. I was so lucky I got to go to Sebring. That was awesome.
That was a great event.
Yeah, it was a really good event, man. I had a great time.
Will R asks, how do you commentate the Penis Cup? The answer is with your mouth.
Boom, boom.
Genius.
Yeah, you guys need to make like just some sort of small video on the penis cup. Just for us.
Oh, you should totally.
Yeah, we just ruined the Phoenix Cup, guys. Like,
Oh my god.
I know.
Look, I know it's people are going to call it rigged, but I want Night Fury to win the penis cup. I don't think there's anyone more deserving.
Well,
You heard it here first.
he's going to as many as he can. You know, he'll take as many penis cups as he can.
well, I'm still healthy, right?
Look, as I always said, the one you knock back's the one you don't get.
Nutritious.
he's not gonna quit until he has a penis in his room on the stand.
What just happened to this conversation?
The worst part is if you get second or third, you just get a ball. No trophy.
Which
They
one?
went to the Penis Cup.
Which one gets the higher one? Which one gets the lower one?
You're dragging me into this dirty conversation.
Hey.
He's
Oh,
got
there we are.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
He's been on the podium before.
Yeah.
Talked about balls a lot.
we actually had a scarily high testicle conversation ratio over the
ball
last 24
ratio
hours.
and
Wait, whoa. Who's talking about testicles? I was just talking about balls.
We call them lumpy sacks.
Hey everybody, if you see my balls, they're big and salty and brown. If you ever need a quick pick me up, just stick my balls in your mouth. Ooh, suck on my chocolate salty balls. Put them in your mouth and suck
much South Park.
on my chocolate salty balls. They're packed full of vitamins, high in fiber. So suck on my balls.
I don't know if
I'm
it's
actually
crazy that you,
thinking all the words to that. Holy
yeah. I was gonna say, not only does he know the song, he knows every single word.
Comfortably.
It'd be weird if he starts singing his own second part harmony to that.
Extended version.
In my balls, in my balls.
How much
Alright,
more
You guys
time?
can workshop it. You guys can workshop it at the Penis Cup.
40 more minutes to talk about the penis cup.
44.
I thought that like just about everybody from Sebring was going to go to the Phoenix Cup because there's not a whole lot of racing.
Sean.
It's kind of funny. My
Sean,
company
Phoenix Cup.
It's been decided now. From now on, you can't change it. You have to refer to it as the Penis Cup.
I think the
You cannot say Phoenix Cup anymore.
Dude,
it's like Phoenix.
they're going to kill me.
But that's like it's from a higher power now. We can't. Like, you don't want to let people down. You'll be letting 88 viewers down who heard you say Penis Cup, and they'll be disappointed.
Can we do a poll on here?
Yeah, how many people think that we should change the name to Penis Cup? Say yes.
No, I've suggested Penix. Meet halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait.
The Penix Cup. Because it almost sounds exactly the same. You could just slip it in by accident.
You just
Mark, you're not helping matters, man.
I think I am. Yes. Everyone's agreed.
Everyone's starting to realize that back when I was still racing, whenever there was a big race and I could pick a pit crew or someone to help me out, it was always going to be Mark. Without fail, Mark was going to be my helper because he was actually a pretty damn good pit crew and caller for me. But when it was needed, he was the guy that would just have you rolling around on the floor going, "What the fuck did you just say?"
We enable each other quite successfully, I find.
Well, I think
much harder to act up on that.
in the beginning, the sequins on your drone is what sealed the deal on that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bedazzling,
Bedazzling.
my quad.
Bedazzling.
Voting to change.
The bedazzling.
Bedazzling.
But see, you don't understand. What you do is you do a poll, and then you completely ignore them and do what you always wanted to do.
But are they?
But then
agreeing with
it
this anyway?
makes them feel like they've been included.
But I know. But are they agreeing with this? Anyway?
They just said yes, so that means
yeah,
we can
so
do whatever
we're
we want.
right.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Penix Cup. Okay, I'll meet halfway. It's got to be Penix Cup from now on. It just means that it sounds like you're talking with a stutter or a slur.
Yeah. It sounds like you got a slight speech impediment.
Knee surgery went bad, so I'm going to Penix Cup.
It's the drugs.
Just a large phallic symbol.
He's got a bit of a lisp happening this week.
that penis cup is this weekend.
Next week. This weekend is the tiny weekend. The tiny weekend.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
Penix. Penix.
Yeah. That's on
The
22
I-
to 24.
The phallic symbol.
Yeah, no, Penix.
Also the I and the N. We don't want double.
What? No, we could do that. Double N. Pennix. I like that. That's your contribution today.
Oh, no, double.
Oh,
Double.
Mark doesn't like it.
Mark's not in.
Purist.
Mark is all about it. Everyone will have a ball at the Penix Cup. Come on.
I'm going to do a Facebook post shortly. I'm just going to say who's going to the Penix Cup. And even better. Here we go.
You know the track is going to be hard at the Penix Cup.
And cupping from behind.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it's easy to slip behind there.
Oh my god.
I could say like try not to be too naughty.
You're so mature. That's what I love about people in this hobby.
A lot of mid airs. I mean, a lot of guys hitting each other from behind to the Penis Cup.
There we go. So I just posted this on. Where is it? Well, wait. Where is it? I know it's backwards anyway. I tagged you in a post, Sean. I just said, "Hey, Sean Taylor, going to the Penix Cup."
Great. Thanks, man. Just what I wanted.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
Dude, they're gonna ban me now. I'm not gonna be able to go to the race.
Yeah.
To the Penix Cup.
Chad, we know you're not muted, dork.
What?
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm muted. I was sitting here talking to one of the people that came to see me. Drove all the way from Missouri. So,
I
and
accidentally clicked over to the overview part of it. I was watching nothing.
so these are my two Air Force buddies that came to see me. So,
How you doing? We're the
How's it going?
weirdo nerds that he's been hanging out with for the past 24 hours straight.
Mhm.
I'm sorry
23.
you had to deal with it for 24 hours straight.
yeah. Thanks for that. I appreciate that.
Hey, I'm here for 3 days.
Yeah. He's
He kicked me out.
he's used to me giving him crap, so he's apologizing now that you had to deal with me for so long. I've been buzzing him with the tiny whoop for the past 10, 15 minutes. Just keep
I
flying
hear
packs.
it's a really large event. Come on.
Oh, like at first they were giving me looks like, "What the hell are you watching or doing?"
Guys.
Comments here.
Yeah. Well, you guys got to comment on my YouTube if you're a friend in Facebook. You got to put those little quotes in there.
The little nugget.
Yeah, I'll get in there.
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna
Where
wait.
can I find it?
I'm gonna edit mine.
Did you post it on his wall?
No, I just put it in mine.
Oh, on yours. Okay. I will actually mute, seeing as I'm going to type.
Here we go. I've edited mine. Mine is now. Hey, Sean Taylor, are you going to the Phoenix Cup? I heard it's going to be huge.
I heard a lot of dudes are going down.
Oh wait, yeah, okay. Wait, here we go. Okay.
It just keeps getting edited and
Here we go.
Oh God! Now they're getting. I'm getting comments and stuff. I can see it. Oh my gosh.
Close your eyes,
Okay.
Sean.
Hey, Sean Taylor, are you going to the Phoenix Cup? I heard it's going to be huge. Bowling, man. All the guys that will be going down.
In less than 5.
Oh man.
I wonder who did that.
It's a really hard course.
That course is hard.
Here we go. Yep, Evan Turner's commenting on a post I'm tagged in. Here we go.
Those pellets are going to be able to finish at the Phoenix.
Right.
Man.
Sean is so glad that he joined this as a friend. So never again will this happen.
I'm gonna have a lot of explaining to do.
Just blame it on
Closing the
Sean.
gap. Chad, are you going to slip in at all?
What is going on?
I hope to pick up some tips. Come on, Skadoosh.
I heard the course is really hard. You better train so you're in it for the long term and being a stayer.
Night Fluffy blows competition at Phoenix Cup.
You're welcome, Sean.
Wait.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
Even if you don't win, you'll have a ball. Dude, that should be the t-shirt.
Okay, yeah, Scully, we've seriously got to make a special T-shirt for Sean that he needs to promise to wear.
That he needs to promise to wear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tighten your nuts and spread your butts. XT60s. Because he calls batteries butts. This is actually not the best idea for me to be reading these out because that could make it onto the new Tyrannus sound pack.
No.
People love the Phoenix Cup. It's gonna be the most amazing SPV race like ever. Ever. Wow.
I hope they get the rules right. You might get shafted.
Oh, there's a meme posted as well. Fireworks.
Oh, yeah, the fireworks.
Yeah.
Penis meme. John, you do realize, and I'm not giving hints to anyone, that you're going to get penis stickers put all over your quads and FPV stuff when you're there.
No, like this sucks. I already know what's coming.
Just put goggles down, burps up.
Oh man.
I love it. All through this, Sean's not relenting. I'm fuck you guys. I'm working on my quads.
I think it's the idea, like if you just ignore the bad behavior, that it'll.
It was a rough day.
Yeah, but
Oh.
Sean already knows me. He knows I don't go away. I know when you're still breathing, so there's still more in it.
All right. Oh man.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Oh dang! I put Phoenix Cup in, but then all of a sudden an automatic tag of something else came up.
Careful.
I don't even know, something Portugal. I don't know what the hell. The Lyra Drone Race World Cup is, so that's, if you put Phoenix Cup, you have to be careful. If you, here's some advice, Sean. You're giving everyone advice, so here's some advice to you. If you think about some other things, you might last longer at the Phoenix Cup.
I just saw you typing it. God.
Oh,
I'm so done for.
Sean makes the money move.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard the track bend slightly to the left.
That type.
Let me get it before someone else gets it.
Slip it in there, quick.
Flip it in.
Everyone's coming to the penis cup. So we have to be at the 24-hour mark to find this shit funny. we're still laughing over it.
So I just had to ask if you were going to go to that race, didn't I, Scully?
You brought this Phoenix Cup all onto yourself.
Yeah.
What you building there, Sean?
See, this is a concept frame of surges, and I'm just seeing how things fit.
Tooth
It's nothing.
Fairy?
What's up, buddy?
Tooth Fairy?
Called a Dragana.
Putting your Emacs stack in there?
Yeah.
I can't.
I got this from you, buddy. Still one of my favorite flying frames of all time.
R200?
Yep.
Nice. Oh no. That's the
Astro.
That's the Astro Truex.
Yep. This is the one
Yeah.
you were flying when you were here with
So
Mom.
sick. Yep.
I built this like a week after you left, and it's still freaking flying.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, they're great. I really dig them a lot.
This thing flies so freaking good.
Yeah, man, they're so good. I agree.
But I'm a
When is your
Maytech
next
guy.
surgery?
What's up?
When is your next surgery?
March 6th, dude. So
Oh, dang.
got the Phoenix Cup.
Yeah. You're really looking forward to that one. It's going to be really hard.
All right, I got a question.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Sean, but your competitors think you're a dick.
I got a question. Between Sean and Chad, what's easier for you to learn on, line of sight or goggles?
Oh, dude, I've never learned line of sight, so I'm not the right person to ask. I think it'd be a better.
There's a longer learning experience, and it's harder to learn line of sight, but you gain a lot of experience from the line of sight to be able to do that.
Yeah, learning to hover at least.
Yeah.
Stable hover nose out.
I learned line of sight, and I flew that for about 3 or 4 months, then went into FPV, and it took me maybe 4 or 5 days before I was comfortable in the air flying FPV doing basic stuff and flying around. It was literally, I just had to get my awareness in a different way, and I was fine.
Yep, I did the same
Gotcha,
thing out of
yeah, 'cause
necessity. I couldn't afford goggles when I first started flying. So I bought the quad and the Tyrannus and flew it around for, like Chad said, 3, I don't know, maybe even 6 months before I finally got my first set of goggles. And then it was spatial awareness. Like, where am I?
To this day, I still, if I yaw,
Sorry.
if I turn the quad around towards me, line of sight, I'll crash.
Okay, we're learning here.
Yeah, because I'm actually teaching him right now. He's never flown anything, so I've got him on the Whoop and with goggles.
I would say the best thing is still a sim.
Yeah, for sure.
Simulators
Why?
probably best.
It's certainly the cheapest way to learn essential.
The Tiny Whoop's good, but it's an auto level, and people are. I see it all the time. They freak out the first time they fly in rate mode.
Yeah.
Sim, they just get it right away.
And you can't line of sight a Tiny Whoop either. I tried to do that by accident, and this was like a dumb idea. And it was my first Tiny Whoop, and 3 packs, it was gone. It's gone forever.
I can line of sight a Tiny Whoop.
Well, I gave a guy goggles, and I'm like, "Do you want to go for a ride?" He's like, "Heck yeah!" So he put the goggles on. I'm like line of sighting it, and I like kind of did a little punch out with my little Tiny Whoop, and I was outdoors, and the wind just took it up and over. I live on a 2-lane highway, up and over the highway, and I'm scared. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to bring it down. So I'm like, I turn around and I'm like yelling at the guy. I'm like, are we on top of the highway? Are we beyond the highway? He's like, no, you're good. And I look around and I'm like fighting the wind, and I'm like just pitched down, and I'm just trying to get it so I can land it somewhere where I can see it in the field and retrieve it. And then I'm like, what do you see? And he's like, I just see clouds. And every time I look away and look back, it takes me a second to look at it. But this thing's now like half a kilometer across the road. And I'm not wearing my glasses also, which was another dumb thing. So and I need them for seeing anything at any distance. And so I'm like fighting it. But then I realize I'm staring at a bird. Like I'm not even staring at the freaking Tiny Whoop. And then all of a sudden he's like, I see a barn. And I landed it. I just kind of brought it down, but she gone. I never found it. It's up in grass that's like chest high, and you can't line of sight a Tiny Whoop.
I line of sight at my house all the time with different obstacles or whatever, but I mean, I fly it out my front door, around my house to the back door and back in. I was doing that earlier.
Line of sight?
No, line of sight. I can fly it through any of the obstacles in my house. So
Yeah, you live in a glass house.
yeah.
I was gonna say you got skills. You got that sixth sense.
I have no X-ray vision, so I can't see through the walls, but I'm pretty sure I could fly the course line of sight.
So we have less than 30 minutes now.
Yeah, we're at 20 minutes. We are officially at 20 minutes, people.
It's what I've learned from this is it's amazing how time flies when you're busy hanging shit on Phil Taylor. Just think yourself lucky, Scully, because if Sean wasn't here, you'd be next on the list.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be riding me hard about that Phoenix Cup too. I understand.
No, I just line of sighted that and landed it on my head, and then my idiot son just smacks me in the head with it. So with another one. So yeah, no, I can line of sight them all day long. It's never been an issue to do that. But it slid down.
I'm
My
a line
head.
of sight right
There you go.
It's kind of an easy target, though, huh? Isn't it?
All right.
But this isn't actually a Tiny Whoop, so I kind of cheated. It's better than a Tiny Whoop.
Is that where you're gonna?
This is that Beta Whoop. Oh yeah, with pig props.
Beauty.
What is it, Baby Hawk? What is it?
The Beta Wolf, the 75.
Haven't seen that yet.
Called Beta 75. They're freaking awesome.
Have you tried the Baby Hawk R yet?
I have not, because it's very hard to get it. The market gets saturated over there first before I can get it here. I guess I could call our mutual friend at Emacs, though. I do have her on my WeChat.
Yeah. Dude, it's really good.
She would hook me up. But right now, everything's deadlocked, man. It's Chinese New Year. I can't do shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even go out to eat right now. Like, if you don't have food in your fridge right now, you're going to starve. There's nothing.
Oh, really?
You might be able to find it.
Wow. That's nuts.
Hey, Joe.
And I'm kind of bummed out because it's like gray and like it's not raining, but it's not raining. And a little cold and like nobody on the streets right now, so I could just go out and like completely raise hell.
Wow.
But no.
That's right here. I'm missing half of it. That's okay. So I'm in here with you lot.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm still reading these comments on Sean's wall.
Still going?
Best is it's all of us, but we're doing a great job.
Oh, crap.
Am I the only one that really wants to see that drone just go nuts and go straight into his face?
There's your eye protection, mate. That's pretty risky.
Yeah.
And you landed on your tongue.
I need a spotter.
Here's spotters, mate. We've got full situational awareness.
Hold on, I'm chasing my dog.
Hey, Joe. Sorry. Did you say that you're
Phoenix Cup is nuts. That's gold.
You say you guys are expecting another a little one?
Yes, our second kid. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations!
Thanks. Yeah,
Nice.
July 1st. We're actually going to do a gender reveal party on Monday. So
You
2
already
days.
know, though. You know
I
that.
don't know. No, it's a whole thing with our family. They wanted to do it, so we went, got the ultrasound, and they put it in an envelope, and then it's changed hands, and then we'll find out right then.
Are you
Good.
gonna like cut into a cake and it's gonna be like pink or blue or something, or what do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, it's not as lame as that, but something like that.
We don't know. What is it? It's Canadian.
Yeah. Oh, dang. It's one of those cakes, but it's one of those sexy erotic cakes, right? And it says, congratulations on winning the Phoenix Cup. And then you got to cut into it. Shit.
You should try to eat like a
With the creamy frosting.
Oh, yeah.
a Wednesday.
No, it's an ice cream cake, guys. So, you know, it's hard
Oh,
for a
yeah.
long time, but then it eventually goes really soft.
Oh, yeah, it can only go so long.
You can only put so much of it in your mouth at one time, though. That's the worst part.
Gives you a brain freeze.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's my second kid, so that's good. And they're 7 years or they're going to be 7 years apart, same as myself and my brother, and then my brother and my sister. So it was a pretty good grouping. There's a lot of people that just go and they just have them bang bang, and it's more stress. So, you know, not really breaking any news that it was a surprise, but you know, it's gonna be great.
That's awesome.
You see this little guy, Sean?
Huh? Yeah.
The Rancon Heli, they're brushless.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not really a micro person myself, man.
I'm not either, but like right now I am. They're cool to fly around I sit in my office though and fly them out in my factory and spy on my workers.
Nice.
I was about to say, like, I'm not a brushless micro guy either, but I'll be anything you want me to be for $5.99 an hour.
Hey, you know
Great.
what?
Congratulations, Congratulations, Joe Scully, man. Kids that's one of my only vices about being here is I miss the shit out of my kids. Mine are a little
dang.
older, but
I see.
and I fly them over here like twice a year.
I see.
How old are they?
21 and 15.
Okay.
I see you being smart, Joe. You've got 2 kids. That way, if one of them just is complete disappointment, you've got a backup. That's why I had the second one.
Deja vu.
What I like to do is
Do you have any brothers?
I like to put them into competition. I remember when they were both quite young, I put them into a room and I just said, look, one of you is getting sold. It's just the way that it's going to be. So, I mean, bring it on. Like the door is being closed in less than 5. So,
How many brothers and sisters do you have, Chad?
I got one older sister.
Poor Siggy.
Yeah.
Kelly is awesome. I love Kelly.
Are you still figuring out which one to get rid of?
Vicky is still trying to figure out which one should I.
I was coming up with more Phoenix Cup jokes. Sadly, the micro guys are the least popular at the Phoenix Cup.
Oh man.
Oh, shucks.
This is like 2 days later that we're still going to be having additions to this.
Yeah. It's too good.
Oh, that's because micros will get creamed at the Phoenix Cup. This is a joke that just doesn't stop.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
There you go, 920 FPV.
To lock this Phoenix Cup in before it, somebody else.
Is this our outro music, Chad? Is this what we're doing for the next 12 minutes or 11 minutes?
It looks like we're
I could dig it, man. I'd listen to him jam all night.
No fucking Oasis. I've got a rule.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I like this. Yeah.
In Rage Against the Machine mood. You're going to really piss Kathleen off tonight.
Gotta take the power back. Come on. Come on.
Come on!
Yep. Present curriculum, I put my fist in them.
What are people saying? How many people?
It's a nice face. I like this one.
Yeah, it's definitely a kick-ass bass. It sounds good.
It's kind of weird because it has a hole in the wrong place. There's another hole on top which fires at me. So it sounds extra awesome. Okay.
That is super weird.
Wait, let's see if I can get this. This is actually quite a good one. I got to give it. It's a pretty damn good comment here on Facebook.
Uh-oh.
So, has anybody seen? That's a picture
Yeah,
of
that one's cool.
transmitter that caught on fire during charging. So, he just went.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, and the comment is, have you tried turning it off and back on again?
I think it's a firmware update, Chad.
I think it's official. I need to fire the rest of the Rotor Riot guys. They're fucking hopeless. None of them came on the stream. I've given them so many invites,
It's been 24 hours.
Yeah, it's
Dude.
been 24 hours and not
Yeah,
even
buddy.
one showing of this. All
I-
of the loyal supporters remember this.
Well, why don't you call them in a group call and because they have
What you should all do
be a
is
part of-
unsubscribe from Rotor Right and subscribe to Strepto42.
There you go. So I'm calling Drew.
Oh, calling Drew again.
I want to have beers with Bot Grinder.
Here's Drew.
Yeah, he won't answer.
Hang on, I want to leave a message.
There's no way he's gonna answer.
Well, it's early.
That's early.
No, he's at the Whoop Invitational.
Yeah, but they're not
Ask
doing
him if
anything.
he's going to the Phoenix
I
Cup.
watched their live stream, and
That's
it's
all.
like it looks like the waiting room for the champagne room. There's just
Wait, here he is.
12 guys sitting around.
Here he is. Ready? Hello.
Are you going to the Phoenix Cup?
Drew.
Hey, Drew, are you going to go to the Phoenix Cup?
Hey, Drew. How's it going, big boy? Come on. Talk dirty to me, Drew.
Drew. Drew, my man.
No, he's all silent and shy.
He's having connection issues. The ball was dropped.
The ball was dropped at the Phoenix Cup. Oh dear, doesn't get old.
So if you were out at quad camp, you woke up and you're never mind.
Where was that going to go?
You've never heard the camping joke? Come on, man, where you been?
In a house.
If you were out camping and you woke up in the tent with your pants off and your butt covered in Vaseline, would you tell anybody?
I think Joe needs to answer that
I
one.
don't.
I'm waiting for your answer.
Wrong Joe.
He's waiting for your answer.
No one wants to take that one.
It's a
I think-
trap.
What's
Yeah,
your
I think-
answer?
I'm not giving an answer.
So
It's
you
a
wouldn't
trap.
tell anybody?
I'm not giving an
They
answer.
wouldn't tell anybody?
Well, you wouldn't tell. Do you want to go camping?
Want to go camping?
It doesn't matter how I answer it. I get it wrong.
Sean.
Sorry, Kathleen. We got to have a guys camping trip. We're gonna have to take him with us.
Hey, Sean.
Take him camping in Florida. He'll be right at home, just like he's in Australia. There's snakes and crocodiles and bull sharks and spiders and every god.
Hey, Skadoosh, when you land at the airport, make sure to pick up some Vaseline, okay?
You guys can take a road trip to the Phoenix Cup.
I got some better stuff out of China.
Factory
Right.
direct.
Chad, what were you going to say?
Nothing. You were concentrating way too much. You needed to break your concentration.
I'm just thinking. Nothing fits in this thing. Can't get anything to fit. Oh, man.
Oh man.
It's the joke that keeps on joking.
It's gonna be
It's just nuts. Don't worry. Just nuts.
It's just
He does it nuts.
the Phoenix Cup is
He's here for the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
What's that?
we still have 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
No,
10 minutes.
Sean's just here for the last 30 seconds
Oh.
of the Phoenix Cup.
The Phoenix Cup.
Yeah, we have like 5 minutes left.
No, because we started at 6:35.
Yeah, technically.
Oh,
Wait,
she's going to kill me for that 5 minutes. All right, 10 minutes. You got it. Actually, 9 minutes now because it's
9
8:20 or
Yeah, but then you want to get technical. We have to include those couple of minutes in between each live stream where we weren't actually
No.
on air.
No, because we were active.
Speed questions
So do we
in the
just-
chat. Who's got a question? Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last question.
Lightning round of questions, 10 minutes.
Yeah, lightning questions.
Wow, you guys
Technically,
Technically, 9.
go, go, go!
Go.
Too slow. Oh, well.
93 people.
Nine.
I swear to God, I'm on a chicken sandwich.
Get Tommy, get Torrent going. No, that's not a question.
Guess what I'm having for lunch? Chicken sandwich.
Come on, questions. Any pro tips?
Be good to your mother, work hard.
Yeah, there we go. Who wins in a bar fight?
Me.
Where is Martin?
Ruby.
He's in Anthony's bedroom.
Yep.
Tyrannus audio alerts or OSD for voltage. Tyrannus audio alerts.
Both.
I've gone, the fastest I ever went was 178 on my motorcycle.
How fast have I ever driven? I don't know.
I went 215 on my Hayabusa.
250.
Yeah, that Busa will do it.
It was a turbo Busa.
I
did 178 on a 1976 KZ.
Wow.
about 265 is the fastest I've been.
You're
That's
talking
kilometers.
KPH or MPH, yeah.
Hey, Sean, do you have a trophy area in your house?
Do I have a what?
Do you have like a trophy area?
Yeah, but I don't take any good care of it. I just kind of throw stuff around. Why? What's up?
Yeah, I saw that cooked.
Hyperbolic FPV said, since this started, I've gotten drunk twice, hosted an FPV meetup, went out to dinner, slept, and edited the videos, and you guys are seriously crazy.
Yeah. I've
Who's
been to one FPV meetup.
Whose was the 5-inch at the Phoenix Cup?
Mm.
How to make money fast. We can tell you how to get rid of money fast. Best
Yeah.
retailer
Less
in EU. But I don't know. Well, there we go. Impulse. Yeah.
Machines.de.
Still line of sight, Chad. Yes. Damn. Where is Waldo? In a book.
I like my quad dad spiraled hood. It's sort of like a haiku.
I'm building an alien with KISS gear. Did I make a good choice? Well, that's up to you. Like
Yeah.
Sean has Emax gear. I have Maytech gear. Chad flies KISS gear, and we all think our quads fly great. So, boom.
Where's
thing you want to see in
the
FPV?
thing you want
I
to
have a
see?
Millennium Falcon in the future.
What's the next thing? What's the next thing you want to see in FPV? More
Phoenix
people
Cup.
smiling at the Phoenix Cup.
Yeah.
Or cupping.
I want to see more moments like this in the groups.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the biggest thing that I want to see different.
None of these live feeds where they're doing like talking about drama and bullshit. They're just having fun. What causes a single motor to desync and send the quad into a death spiral where I'm jumping throttle up and down? Could be many things. Could be a desync within the ESC. Could be bad wiring. Could be bad stator wiring. It could
Motor screw shorting.
Most likely, it's going to be a loose ground wire.
What's up with the Reverb OSD PDB? It's coming along nicely. What size battery for 240 gram 180 with an 1806 2700 kV motors and 4x 4.3x3 props? A 2800 milliamp hour
854
4S.
cell.
Minute. 5.
5200, mate.
What's the next FPV related drama?
The correct spelling of the Phoenix Cup.
I think Night Fury getting disqualified from the Phoenix Cup for not following the rules,
For foul language.
for cheating, for acting with dishonor. What's the grand prize for the Phoenix Cup?
The winner's cup is going to be epic.
It's
That's what I
A
wrote.
Trojan horse.
it's black and it's 12 inches, but it's a little bit floppy.
And
A
STD.
Trojan
Oh,
horse.
what is the longest stream you can do rotating who is on? See what is the longest. No, Andrew, no. You can take over for the next 6 hours if you like. We're going.
Yeah. Andrew's more than happy to give these wonderful ideas while he's sleeping.
Yes. What is your favorite trick or move? I've always been fond of You know, that bucket of water on the top of the door. That's a pretty funny trick. Or maybe putting explosive things in people's drawers so when they open them, you know, the party popper things you can get with the streamers, you can take the little explosive thing out of that. You can tape it to somebody's desk drawer so that when they open it, it explodes really loudly. That one's always good. Not so good if they have
I
a
like
heart
walking
condition.
through the crowded subways and tapping random people on their opposite shoulder.
Oh, yep.
Hyperbolic asked if YouTube was going to store this entire 24-hour stream. It did last time, so.
Yeah.
But if not, I'll download it all.
Yeah.
You've got the kangaroos there at 3 hours, 33 minutes on the first part. Then you have a
Phoenix Cup
Next big
envy.
drama in FPV
population.
would be Penis Gate.
Cling wrap on the toilet's a classic, yes. Gelatin in a toilet is also a classic if you don't like the person. If you leave the party.
What causes
You
the
use the toilet first or
out
others.
of a power loop at the top of the crescent of the loop? It could be low P gains, it could be low I gains, it could be if you're using Betaflight anti-gravity settings which are not strong enough or not turned on.
It could be that you've got your
And what
roll
at the
stick
top?
to the left or right.
Rolling
center.
out of the top of a power loop. It could be your
Tighten your springs. Stop flying with loose springs on your
There we
sticks.
go. That's a good point. Here's a nice little pro tip. Loose gimbals sell radios. Tight gimbals make better pilots.
Boom.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
I hear the gimbals are going to be very tight at the Phoenix Cup.
And maybe a little springy.
Oh, man.
Right.
Dennis, I give you all a hug for doing this crazy long live stream. Thanks so much. This was awesome.
Sure.
Nothing gay, mate. Jesus. All right. Christ.
Okay, mates.
Mate. What do you think I am? Yeah. You need a firm grip.
Okay, so next year, are we doing the 24-hour on February 17th again so that I can put it in my schedule so I don't forget?
Why are we having to wait for next year, dude? What the hell?
Oh, okay. Well, last time it was about a year.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
That sounds kind of bad.
Are there any closing thoughts?
Any closing thoughts? We got 30 seconds, guys.
It does sound a little clunky. I don't know what's going on there.
20 seconds.
All right, closing thoughts. The FPV community is what you make of it. The more you put in, the more you invest, the more you will get out. And there are some amazing people in this hobby, some just down-to-earth great people. And if you give them the opportunity, they will present themselves and you will not be sorry. So treat everybody with as much respect as you can and realize that this small community, even if it's 25,000 in some major group, does not mean that they're part of the community. They may be flyers, they may be pilots, but it takes somebody that wants to be part of an active community and make it work. That is what it takes. So that community is one that will be revealed to you as you show others that you're worthy.
P.S. Where's my Millennium Falcon?
Good point. My closing thoughts are: if you're gonna put a potato in your Speedos to impress the ladies, make sure you put it in the front, not the back.
Especially if you're at the Cup, right? Yeah.
Oh, now you gave me the visual on that one.
Yeah.
that was not cool, man. Yeah. I could have gone the rest of the night without that visual.
But yeah, what Joe said, absolutely. There's a lot of guys that attack, in the groups and stuff like that, but they really don't know how tight knit of a group is underneath this. And You know, people jump on guys that don't even know guys. You know what I mean? Like, I see people rag on Chad or Trappy or whoever, and they've never even met these. They don't even, so you just gotta. It's social media, but underneath all that is actually freaking coolest group of guys all over the world that I've ever freaking hung out with. Every single one of them. I've never been to a race. Never been to a race.
The good tip for social media is don't type anything that you wouldn't say face to face to that person in the same room, looking them in the eye. And that works pretty well. Yeah, that's right. Looking them in the eye.
Hey, Mark, I love
What? What's that? Fucking.
Sean,
Yo,
I'm looking you in the eyes, and I'm telling you this now. I will kneecap you for that. All right, no. You know that everybody made a great point, whatever, and honestly, we're beyond our time, and this has been phenomenal. And if it wasn't for the amazing people that are in here, I don't think I'd still be part of this. So I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I just have one last thing to say. Chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich. Oh, nice exit. Stylish joke.
chicken sandwich.
Yep.
That was chicken sandwich. Thank you, guys. It has been a pleasure to all of the guests that we got on here and hung out. I'm not going to name names because otherwise we're going to forget people, answer stuff. You're all friggin' awesome. It was entertaining. It was good catching up. This is a lot of the times this is about as good as you can get to being face to face, but this is the same bullshit that we get up to face to what we're doing on here, and it's always a friggin' pleasure. Thanks so much for all the people in the chat who have just been hanging out there. Managing to keep 100 people on at all times of the night, at all time zones is kind of cool. And I mean, we'd like to sit there and hang out and chat, but when we're running out of energy, it's you guys that keep us going. So appreciate that very much. I guess it's time for us to get the hell out of here because I know I want to go to bed. And I know Joe wants to go to bed as well. So, thanks very much. Appreciate it, guys. I'm sure I will have a new live feed coming at some point in time where I've got some rumble or rant or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. And there'll be more shooting the shit coming there at a later stage. So appreciate it, guys. Till next time. Peace out.
Sayonara.